The Earth, broken into 1,000,000 shards, forcing its steam-driven inhabitants into space. Hard-working folks known as cowbutts survive by farming moisture and mining what little land is left, constantly dealing with all sorts of space jerks. There are the gangs of scrap metal meanies roaming about, preying on the weak and completely disregarding basic manners. Then there are the diesel-driven royalists, a bunch of oppressive bullies, abusing their power and bleeding the cowbutts dry. To top it all off, there are rumors of something far more dangerous stirring in the depth of space, waking from its age-long slumber. These are the descendants of a shattered planet, and this, my distinguished gentlebots, is the new SteamWorld.
Hello there everyone, Raxby here. Welcome to my very next Let's Play, which is going to be on SteamWorld Heist. This is a super fun turn-based strategy game. I have played through it before, but this will actually be the first time that I'm playing through it with all the DLC, because I recently acquired that, and I thought, you know what, this should be a fun Let's Play. So we're going to start a new game. We're going to ignore Profile 1. We'll start a new game here. And yeah, the Outsider unlocked. This content is scattered throughout the game. You can find the new character near Chop soon. So that's some DLC. Now, a pretty cool thing about the difficulty is that it is based on a few different things. You have the mission failure penalty. So if you fail a mission, you can lose certain things. I think you lose, like it costs you something. And the higher the difficulty, the higher your penalty is. Higher difficulties mean there's more enemies. The enemies deal more damage and they have more health. But you also see that your experience that you get goes up as well, which I think is a really cool idea. I'm gonna just play on experience. I think that should be fine. But you can actually change it for every single mission. So who knows, maybe some missions will try at a higher difficulty.
Piper Faraday, notorious smuggler and occasional pirate, is having a rough time. A brutal gang of thugs called Scrappers are spreading across her turf in the outskirts, stealing everything in sight. They have even been known to kidnap the locals. Their presence could draw unwanted attention from the Royal Space Force. In short, they are bad for business. Low on water, Piper and her mates have boarded a scrapper ship, aiming to relieve them of their ill-gotten cargo. And of course, it all went according to plan.
I have to say too, I love those old-timey cutscenes. There's not a lot of them in the game, but they have a lot of charm. Blast! This did not go according to plan. What a positively macabre place. So we can use the right stick to look up. And yeah, that's the hatch we fell into. Hey fellas, you alright? Right, better go up there and help out. Now I said this was a turn-based tactics game. However, you can see that it is purely two-dimensional. Most games, like Mario + Rabbids for example, have 3D movement, or 3D, like have a grid that you move on and you have a bit more of a top-down view. Here you have this 2D plane, and it is really quite cool. Oh, cowboy down here, ain't I lucky? Mind if I help myself to some of your water? When I'm done with you, I'll use you for spare parts. Ha! You just try it, bub. But yeah, it is just really cool. It's kind of a neat twist on regular ones that have, you know, this 3D environment here. Everything is 2D, but it works really well. We can take cover, and then we can aim, and you can see that we have this laser pointer that shows exactly where we're going to shoot. Now, one fun thing to note is that you see that he has a hat on. Damn it. You can actually take off their hats if you shoot the hat. There we go, we did it. and then the hat will drop on the ground, and we can go pick it up now. And you can collect a lot of different hats this way. Okay, we can get it if we stand here, yeah. So that's pretty cool. Now generally you get movement, and then after movement, your turn ends, or you can shoot and then your turn ends. So you gotta keep that in mind, that you have to do that order if you want to shoot. We're gonna open this door now, and turrets, fancy security for a hunk of junk. I bet I can cover behind that shut up barrel. And this is also why it can be smart to wait with opening doors, because each area tends to be pretty separate. Enemies won't come from new areas. You can also see that now we're doing blue movement. As soon as you start doing blue movement, so here's yellow movement, here's blue movement, we won't be allowed to shoot that turn anymore. So basically, rather than shooting, yeah, you can sprint. We do get cover though, so that helps us out. And yeah, we don't want to have to keep covering, because you can see that what am I trying to say? That yeah, the barrel has a health bar too. If that breaks, then the cover is gone. Now we have different shots. We have our regular attack that does 2 to 4 damage, but our power shot has a cooldown of 3 turns, but it deals +1 bonus damage. So we are pretty much guaranteed to kill this turret using it, which is quite helpful in this turn. We're gonna move up as well now. I guess you can shoot before you move. No, see, I guess that, yeah, that was a different turn. That's what I thought. Yeah, we'll just guard. What? Are the controls always on screen? They shouldn't be. It's probably just for this mission. We're gonna run over here. And yeah, I'm gonna wait with opening doors generally until I have my new turn. You take your sweet time, Captain. And here I was coming to save you and all. Where's the rest of the crew? They got scrapped and all up. I'm the only one left, Gyar. Dang it. We need to get out of here before we end up in some scrap heap. Aye, aye, Captain. So yeah, we got, of course, multiple characters in our party. We don't just have one. And yeah, I did take it slow, but really, it makes sense that I did, you know? There's no real advantage to hurrying up more. But yeah, we now have another party member. We can run up here as well, but we might be a little bit more in danger. I think it's worth it though. We will do 4 damage, so let's kill you. You can see that we have a bit of a different weapon with Seabrass here. He has a bit more of a shotgun approach, whereas Piper has more of a sniper-like weapon. You can choose who you want to move with first. So that is completely up to you, and because of that, I think I'll have Seabrass move here. Oh, can we shoot through this? Yeah, we can. Good. You can generally move or shoot through walls like that. There's a way out. Let's steal one of their escape pods. Toot sweet. And yeah, that's another thing. At the end of the level, or once you've completed your objective, generally your goal will be to go to one of the escape pods. I'll guard here. Have you stand there and guard. Okay, now we'll open up this, and yeah, there's a few more enemies around. I could guard behind this, but it's a low barrel that doesn't give us good cover, and we're a sniper anyway, so there's no real reason to go there. We could even also choose to move with Seabrass before we shoot, so we can have everyone in position. Can be advantageous like this, because now we know, okay, we didn't kill you with Seabrass, so now we can shoot you here with Piper as well. And you just very stupidly shoot at me. That's fine. You can also see here, if we stand next to someone, we can punch them. Punching tends to do less damage, so it's not as good. And this is where we originally came in, which is pretty funny to see. We came full circle. Now let's shoot you in the back of your head. There we go. And we'll run up and grab this loot. And then I think we're pretty much done here. So we'll have you run up here. And we'll have you run up here. And yeah, we have 100% of the swag collected, so I'm ready to finish this mission. Sweet success. Now I'm pretty sure that this first map... Oh yeah, at the end of the level you also get to see all of the loot you got. You get swag bags. They can contain water, which is essentially the currency of the game, but sometimes they also can contain some equipment and stuff like that. And of course, the hats that we ended up picking up. We get our experience, which gets applied and then split between the teammates that you used on the level. Or, yeah, on the map. Level, mission, whatever you want to call it. And after each mission, you get back and you go to your ship. This is your base of operations. Welcome back, Captain. Dang it, Wonky. We won't get any work done with these scrappers hogging everything in sight. No good steam maggots are even pilfering the parts of honest cowbots. We'll have to do something about it. They hauled off most of our crew back there. Grr, I'm still here. With the water shortage, it's a tough spot. No mistaking it. This puts us at skeleton crew. What am I? Invisible? We didn't even get that much water. We'll need more gallons to get back on our feet. I'll have to figure something out. Okay, ma'am. Just set the course over on the map table, and I'll get us moving. Now, your base doesn't really have that much in it. You can walk around it if you want, and you can chat with your crewmates, but that's really about it. Golly, that went bad. This patchy bullheads had me staggered, grr. Makes me squeamish about boarding bigger vessels as it does. Don't feel much like ending up in some scrap heap. Right you are, sailor. And you know what, let's talk to you as well. Getting prepared should be high priority, ma'am. Grumpy old Seabrass might be a capable fellow, but we are not fit to handle these scrappers. Grumble, grumble. We'll just have to round up some more gallons. So yeah, after you're done with that, if you want to do that, we go to the map. We need to find some more gallons. And the map is basically your missions. You can't redo the first mission, which is a little bit of a shame, I think. I think it would be fun. But that one is standard. Most of the maps are actually procedurally generated, so they'll be slightly different every time. So here we have filling up. With nothing but Ripper-class scrappers aboard, this tiny vessel should be easy pickings, even for a small and desperate crew. Grab as much as possible and get out. So, you can see that there's some kind of lunchbox with a star, 2 little bots, and then 3 stars. The lunchbox means that there's special loot on the ship. The 2 bots means how many people you get to bring. We get to bring 2 people on this mission. Sometimes you only get to bring 1. Sometimes you get to bring 3. So that kind of indicates that. And the 3 stars is going to be your rating for the level. You get rated on a few things. You get down if you lose a crew member. You lose a rating. I think to get it, you need to complete your objective, which can be collecting swag and evacuate, but you can see that it's there. You need to complete all your objectives without losing anyone and while getting all of the swag. I think that's the what determines how many stars you get. But yeah, we'll go to our loadout. Now, we can choose our difficulty here. Like I said before, you can change that on a mission-to-mission basis, but we can also pick our loadout here. Now you can see that every character has different stats. So Piper has 6 health, 6 movement speed. That means how many tiles they're allowed to move per turn. 2 to 4 damage from shots, and 3 punch damage. And then Seabrass has 8 health, so a bit more. Also 6 movement speed, 4 damage from his shot, 3 from punching. We can later on get more equipment to do inventory slots. We don't have any now though. We do have a different hat, the swab hat. I don't like how that looks though, So I'm gonna stick with my captain's hat and the beanie. But hey, you are free to put on different hats. We'll start the mission now, though. Filling up. Yeah, you kind of sprint and shoot at the same time. We know. There's not that many hints in the game of these, so they kind of repeat a lot, and they're generally not that helpful. Can you hear me? It's Wongy. I've hooked up some exposed plumbing on this ship, so now I can speak to you. This should be an easy mission. Nothing like last one. Just grab all the gallons you can. Oh, and if you come across any epic swag, make sure to bring it back. Yeah. Now, we can just go ahead and move up here. And I'm gonna guard, because there's no need for me to open this door yet. Now that we're set up, we can open the door. I'm gonna have... Yeah, I'll have you run up here. And let's shoot you in the face to kill you. That helps. Can I shoot you from here? Yes, I can. Alright, but we're not allowed to move. I always forget that. It's because I've played Mario plus Rabbids more recently. And in that game, you are allowed to move and then shoot in the same turn. So I still am used to being able to do that, but we're not. Let's see. I want to have someone go down there, so I guess I'll have Seabrass do that. I will take you out now. And then Piper, yeah, we'll go up here with Piper. Because I want to explore the entire ship now, since our mission is to get all of the swag. It's entirely possible that there's swag in rooms like this. Yeah, I'll use that just to make sure I kill you. And I'm gonna have you wait here. There's no need for us to rush. And here we have the epic swag box, and we can get some other loot as well. Okay, I'm gonna open this now. I'm not too worried. Seabass. Oh, I could go back. But I think I'll be fine if I advance as well, and we'll just shoot you in the back. You will get a shot off, but that's fine. These early guys don't really do a lot of damage, so I'm not overly worried. I'm not gonna play like super cautiously at the start of the game here, because it's not very necessary. Oh wow, I messed up there. Should have definitely killed that one, but that's okay. It's tempting to run up all the way here. I guess what I should do is at least have you run here. And then Piper, yeah, we'll collect the loot. It's 3 out of 5 collected. We need to collect all 5 to finish this mission. And what do you know? I think this is, yeah, this is the last room in the ship. You can press select to view the map. So that's another neat little tip, I guess. There we go. And now we just need to collect the loot. And then we're all done here. So grab this. We'll grab this. Should have enough water by now. We won't get paid for wrecking scrappers. Just pocket old swing and head for an escape pod. That is something important that he says right there. You do not get anything for killing enemies. It doesn't matter. You don't get experience for it. You don't get extra money for it. All that matters is that you beat a mission. So there's never really a point to just beating enemies for the sake of being. But filling up, successful. And we get our epic swag, which gives us a new weapon, the Carrion Pistol. Does 3 to 4 damage and has a +1 critical. It's a handgun. It matters what type of weapon it is, because some characters can only equip certain types of weapons. It also has a value that's for if you sell it in the shop, you can get that much back. We have a bronze teapot that's literally just worth money. It's selling fodder. And we have some swag. So yeah, we got 2 stars for our objective, 1 star for the epic swag. And if we had casualties, that would cost us a star, but we didn't get any. So we have a 3-star total. We get some experience, of course, and that means we get some level ups. So you unlock new abilities at level up. In this case, we get +1 health. This is just a passive ability. So our stats go up basically. And for Seabrass, we get Payback. Vanguards become enraged when taking damage. When enraged, their next attack will deal +2 bonus damage. So basically, when we get hit, the next time we attack, we get +2 bonus damage, which is quite nice for Seabrass if you play aggressive with him. Alright, back to our ship we go now. That should be enough water. Let's head for Gat's bar and spend it. Yeah, I'd like a new cannon. Give me a trustworthy gun any day over an inexperienced crewmate. I thought we weren't welcome at Gat's anymore. Well, now that we've got gallons to spend, Gat's not an unreasonable fellow. So yeah, we can go to stores as well, but first, of course, let's see if they have anything fun to say. You okay, sailor? Yeah, this whole thing makes my steam boil. I'm angry I could strangle a whale. That's horrible, Gabriel. Such majestic creatures. You never met a whale, have you, Captain? Not really, no. Shifty-eyed creatures, a lot of them. Only thing good about them is they're dripping with oil. Interesting. What do you have to say, Wonky? I think we've got enough water for now. Let's swing by Gat's bar, see if we can get what we need. Right. And just might have to charm Gat a bit. Unfortunately, Wonky's dialogue never really seems that great. But yeah, we now can go to Gat's bar. This isn't a mission, that's why you see that there are no stars on it. It's just a shop. He's not a fan of smugglers, but he's not an unreasonable fellow. So it will still approach it like anything else, like any other mission. But yeah, we can do some other things here. We can talk to people, and there's also stuff we can buy here. So it's nice for that. Let's talk with Gat Parrot. I thought I told you to stay clear of the establishment, Faraday. You sure did, Gat. We just need to stack up after a rough scuffle with some scrappers back there. I've got the gallons to spend. Just let me pick up what you need. I'll be out of your scalp. Last time you left with a bit more than you paid for, but it could actually use your help. Well, golly, now I've heard everything. The scrappers have hit us all hard. They even kidnapped Mosby, a moisture farmer nearby, a few days ago. Yesterday they stole this month's supply for the bar. I won't be able to pay the royalists' water taxes. Well, we can't have scrappers bothering the locals. This should be rather flush to boot. Give whatever you else round up. Just bring my supplies back to me. I figure you owe me, Faraday. So yeah, they're going to suggest that. Most of the characters are just like in the background, nothing you can really do about it. We also have Sally here, who we can recruit, but you see that there's a red star. That means that we need 4 reputation stars. So the stars that you get for beating levels, yeah, they matter for when you're able to recruit characters. So we can't recruit Sally yet, so I'm not going to bother talking with Sally yet. Could talk to this one. Step up and have a glance at the goods. But doesn't say anything interesting. So, a few weapons, or a few things that we can buy. We can buy brass knuckles. If you equip these, you get +1 melee damage. Not really worth it at this point, in my opinion. We have a small repair box. This gives you an item that lets you restore 2 health on a mission. Now, keep in mind, it gets used up in the mission itself, so you can only use 1 per mission. But after the mission, it's back in your inventory again. So it's not like you pay 300 and then you can only use it once. You can use it once per mission. We can also buy these storage units, which allow you to store extra items. These are very nice to pick up. And we have the carry-on pistol. We already got that from our mission as loot, so I don't really need that. I'm going to go ahead and pick up a small repair box. Actually, I'll pick up 2, because I like having a repair box on everyone. And in our inventory, you are always allowed to just sell things. This bronze teapot does us no good, so I'm just going to sell that. And we'll buy a small storage unit as well. Those are limited items. You can only have limited storage. And after that, you'd have to get rid of stuff again. But that's all that we can do here on this ship. So So we'll go back now. And we'll have to talk. So, Captain, how's old Gat getting by? Well, we're not alone in having problems with these dang scrappers. Yeah, where did they even come from? They're making us all piratey types look bad. The Royal Space Force will surely need to get involved if the scrappers spread much more. There won't be a safe harbor left for us in the outskirts if it comes to that. Then let's go help get out. Pay the scrappers back while we're at it. Well, that actually sounds pretty good, doesn't it? Let's go beat some scrappers and school this troublemaker that's been bothering Gat. So yeah, we can see that we have to go to the mission that or the ship that has the arrow on it, but we're not allowed to go there yet because this mission is in the way. So we'd have to beat this mission first. But I think we'll leave that mission for next time around. If you've enjoyed this first episode, then leaving a like or a comment is always much appreciated. Maybe subscribe if you want to follow along with the series. But for now, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you all next time around.